Welcome to my perfect journey. It's that time of the month again where this unbox came. I think we've all concluded that I have no self-control whatsoever, and I did look at the sneak peek, so I'm super excited to see what, well, obviously I know what's in here. Super excited to see it in real life. So again, I get the journal and the monthly, which is the largest one you can get. It has washi tape, stickers, and tip-ins in it, in addition to the journal and the monthly. I keep seeing questions every once in a while on Jenny's fan page, so I just want to kind of go over it again. I paid for this last month. I'm receiving it in June, and all the supplies are for July. I received shipping information on the 15th of June and was charged for the July subscription box, which will have the August product in it, on the 10th. So there's a 5-day period there where I am charged for 2 monthly sub boxes when there's no shipping information. Does that make sense? Okay. So, like every month, you get the card. Like every month I say, ooh, I really should do something with this card, and I don't. So first thing on top are the stickers. Now there's 4 sheets of stickers, and there's 2 of each set. You will see carryover from previous months sometimes, and you will also see recycled from previous years sometimes. So for instance, the flowers with the flag in it, I absolutely love that. That was in July, and this is supplies for July, last year as a tip-in, and I believe it was also on a monthly or maybe a journal. But I love that artwork, it's gorgeous. So what you're gonna see on here are the flowers and a chicken. I love those Frigays. When they first came out, I thought it was so incredibly cute. And the watermelons are, I believe we're at a tip-in, but they look different, and I kind of feel like they're brand new artwork. So that's what that is. I love the watermelons on top. And then we have this one with the whales. I absolutely love the bike. I don't know why, but I just love the bike. It is awesome. Ooh, I like that girl, she's pretty. And I do like the lighthouse. So that's the stickers, and again, there's 2 sheets of each to use throughout the month while you're doing your planning and your scripting and your journaling. And hopefully these will go a little bit easier than last month, or not. Okay, so these are tip-ins. They can be used for additional journaling. I use them sometimes for to-do lists. Right now I'm using one for just a reminder of what I want to do throughout the day, just to make sure that I'm getting my top, I think I have 6 different things on there, just to make sure I can quickly look and say, okay, yeah, I did get these done. These are things I absolutely want to get done during the day. You can use them for greeting cards, little name tags for, you know, and gifts and stuff like that. So, and there's 2 of each. So this is the first one. It's a lighthouse. Never seen that one before. It's really pretty. And I love these with quotes on them. When they have quotes on them, I don't know, I just like them so much better. It says, I know not all that make becoming, but be it what it will, I will go through it laughing, Moby Dick. And you know, honestly, right now, that is a very good statement, and a very good quote to live by. Things are really uncertain right now. How you approach the uncertainty and how you approach your life and any issues you do come across, you know, during your life is really going to dictate the outcome. If you can understand that this is a journey and that every opportunity, whether it be positive or negative, is a growing experience, an opportunity for growth, it makes it a much easier to get through some of the challenges. I'm actually gonna do another video, and hopefully I will put it out today too. I'm gonna be discussing some challenges that I've had over the last few days. And how I could have prevented them and what I learned from them. So here, I just love this artwork. It's just beautiful. Love, love, love that. It just screams 4th of July. And then this says, free to be me. And I do believe this is a new girl that I've never seen before. Now, we do have this one. And yes, the watermelon was. I do think we had this one last year too. And it says summer, but watermelon definitely screams summer. Okay, so there are 4 washies and a lot of squiggles. Pretty. So here are the 4 washies. And we'll do it one at a time. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. This is just a standard blue. Here's a third one, which has crosses on it, and it's hard to pick up. Notice that in the sneak peek. It's almost like it changes colors. So it goes from the pink to the blue to darker blue. I'm super excited to use this. And then this would look really good with washi from last month. It looked like water. Pretty. Okay, now for the journal and the monthly. So, and I did promise that this month I would kind of just go through how I do my monthly and do a like a flip through type thing. So here's the monthly. And now I've talked about how I use watercolors and acrylics. And I did do a huge painting on one of my monthly for June. So I will show that. But that's what that is. And then just as a reminder, if you're new, so the front has the month, and then at the beginning, and then you have your goals for the month. And then at the beginning of every week, there's another little short week to jot things down in. And then, I like this. Here is the month, or the journal for the month. It says free to be me, just like it does on the tip-in. And isn't that pretty? And the paper is really nice and thick and can take a lot. Okay, so those, I'm super excited to get set up. I do generally just get set up right away and put everything in. And because I have no patience. I think we've all just kind of determined that. I have no patience whatsoever. And if I could guarantee I'd get every single new artwork, I would just buy everything and set it up right away for the year. I think we've got that one covered. Okay, so as we remember, I hope, June's artwork was this gorgeous, gorgeous shell. Just beautiful. Absolutely love the shell. So because it was quite the beach themed for June, I was kind of inspired to do a beach painting. So what I did is I took watercolor, laid it down. So here's your beach, here's your water, there's your sun, and there's the pretty colors. And then I added some stickers in here to do it. And as you can see, I was able to easily write over it, even after it was watercolored. And then I do watercolor on a majority of my paper. Hi, so my daughter called and now I'm starting over. So hopefully this will seem seamless, but I'm guessing it won't be. You gotta know your strengths. So last month's theme was the seashells. Because of that, I decided I was gonna watercolor a beach scene in on the first day. So this is my sand, my water, my sun, and the sunrise. Not a real good artist, but I enjoy it, and that's what counts, is that I enjoy it. And it's a creative process for me, and I do it because I enjoy it. It doesn't matter if it's the most perfect. And as you can see, you can write over, I mean, that's a whole scene there. You can write over it after you're done. I know some people don't like to, I do. And it's hard to tell, but this page was yellow. And this was a little blue. And then pink. And see the empty page there? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So this is only half done. Obviously, we're only halfway through the month. And when I was doing it, I was keeping in mind that I would be showing it. So I don't have anything in here that I would consider personal. And it just worked for me. I did take the top header sticker that's on the top of every sticker set that you get, right here. And I did put it on top of here. I am going to take the other ones that are left and make them into washi. Just because they're beautiful. So this is my monthly. And this is what I do with my monthly. And I just happened to realize that I have water plants up here and we're down here. And so my poor plants are just starving for some water, which I need to get done today then apparently. But I do put in my paydays and I do keep in the lunar schedule. That's just the thing that I do. I don't generally put in appointments on here unless I know them really far in advance. So I do know that I have something coming up in July. So I'm gonna put it in the July book. I'm gonna put it here. And then I do have stuff that's coming up in August that I will put in my yearly. So I do use a yearly, I do use a monthly, and then I do use the weeklies, just to kind of keep myself organized. So I'll glance through the month in advance in my yearly to see if I need to put it into next month's, into July's. And then if anything comes up now for the rest of June, I will actually throw it on my weekly. And then that way there, when I get to that week, I know it's there. Okay, so that's how I do that. Here are my goals for the month. And so I would take them and I would pull them into my journaling and my scripting. And then for the day, or for the weekly overview, I keep track of my mood and I keep track of the weather. We did have a couple storms, and these stickers are not Planner Perfect stickers. I don't remember offhand where I bought them from. They were from Etsy, and it's from a couple different shops. But I like them because they're mood stickers, and they kind of help me keep track of what I was going through during the time. And as you can see on here, you don't have to be a great artist. It doesn't matter, as long as you like it, that's what counts. You don't have to be Instagram perfect. Then I'll also throw in little stickers on my scripting pages. So here's a journal sticker. Here are the Planner Perfect stickers that fit perfectly. Here's a coffee sticker. And then I personally like to separate out morning, afternoon, evening, and then I have a little scripting of what happened during the day, if there's anything I want to recount. And then I also will throw in large letters and just kind of calligraphy them. I'm not very good at calligraphy, but that's my own version of it. And just to kind of, if I glance at it, first of all, I do it because I like how it looks. Mostly I do it because I like how it looks. But it is also functional. So I look here and I know, okay, I got to hit the garden today. Make sure I do lunch, make sure I'm doing self-care, and get the horses. I'm going to plan, but then I also scripted it out fully. So it kind of pulls pulls your bullet journal tendencies, especially if you're brand new, and kind of helps you get that, oh, I can't do it unless it's right there in front of me. I can't do it if it's not a list. It helps you pull that concept in at the same time that you're doing your scripting. And then I separate my time frames out with washi. And then I do generally do the same color throughout the whole week, but back here I was trying to get rid of some washi that I had extra, so I just went for different colors. But then again, I did the yellow and I did an overlay there. And I'm not perfect by any means. I've seen people who've taken razors make sure that the washi's perfect. That's not who I am. I do this for enjoyment, and for me, the imperfection is how my life is. No one's life is completely perfect. There's always gonna be bumps in the road. There's gonna be little storms, and I like to see that reflected in my journal. And I think that's the reason why, because I've always wondered why it has to be watercolored in order for me to write in it. And I think that's why, because it's not absolutely perfect then. It has a little bit of discolor and a little bit of uniqueness to it, just much like my life does. So then you'll see here too where I just wrote random words, or here I drew a picture and would just throw in random words. And these are from Crazy Organized. I had to clean house that day, so I threw that one on there. And this was grocery shopping day, so this is where I used Planner Perfect oranges, and I ended up not going that day. We have enough food in the house. I wanted to use all the leftovers up before I went grocery shopping. So here you'll see this particular day, you'll see the little, I'm not sure what the note says, something about I refuse to record the temperature. It was so hot, it was so sticky, it was so uncomfortable. I just didn't want to know what it actually was. But you'll see on here where I put in the things that I needed to do, the appointments I had, and then just kept track of the temperature and the weather for that day, and my moods. So I switched over to a new washi this week. I did take a full day for Monday. Usually I'll take one day for Monday, one day for Tuesday, but I did take a full day for Monday, and I was doing some reflection on Monday, so it was good for me to continue writing, so I did do the reflection there. And then, so I did Tuesday and Wednesday instead. I think if I remember correctly, I actually forgot that I only have one day for Monday. And this is where I switched over washi. You're gonna see more bullet point type things, because this is where I actually went shopping on Thursday. I was shopping for a gathering we had going. So that's where you'll see that. And then apparently I stopped separating by the day. So that's the flip through of where I'm at so far for my journal. The last day I did do was Sunday. I do need to get caught up. I know it's Thursday. There were some things that had happened that didn't allow me to plan. And I just kind of winged it, which wasn't a good thing, but it was a necessity. So the other thing that I did is, this is a tip-in, and I put daily on it, and these are the things I want to do, make sure I get done every single day. So I'll pull it out just to make sure that I'm doing it. I do thank you for joining me for this installment of my perfect journey. And just remember, everyone, it is a journey, and you need to enjoy it, taking the scenery on your way. Thank you again for joining me on my perfect journey.